Trump's dramatic comeback, Musk's bold gamble succeeds. A major shift in global dynamics. After 4 challenging years, Comrade Chuan Jong-o, nickname given to Trump in China, has made his way back to the White House, claiming victory. Many didn't anticipate such an easy win, as he swept through with hardly any contest. Despite the trade and tech wars he launched against China, many in the country see Trump as a straightforward and blunt figure, in stark contrast to other leaders. His aggressive stance toward China ironically spurred technological advancements and boosted national pride. In this way, Trump has won favor in China, where he is often seen as a force pushing the country toward innovation and self-reliance. Why did Trump win? 4 key reasons. Biden's weak track record. Biden's presidency has been criticized across the board, politically, economically, and militarily. Many Americans feel disappointed, viewing his administration as a decline in global leadership. The U.S. has not only struggled to impact China but has also failed to make significant headway against Russia. The situation in Israel adds to this sense of waning influence. Americans are comparing Biden's perceived weaknesses with Trump's bold, no-nonsense approach on the global stage. Nostalgia for Trump's streetwise leadership. While Trump's first term was controversial domestically, he projected strength abroad. He faced off with the EU, Japan, South Korea, and took on China with confidence. His gangster diplomacy, often extorting allies, gave Americans a sense of strength. Many Americans, especially those from working-class backgrounds, are now longing for this bold style. Trump as a fighter. Following his assassination attempt, Trump became a symbol of resilience, garnering sympathy and admiration. His escape from a seemingly impossible situation turned him into a tragic hero for many Americans. Support from Elon Musk. Musk's support for Trump went beyond financial backing. It was a strategic influence campaign. Musk's acquisition of Twitter allowed him to clean house, ensuring Trump had a stronghold on public discourse. Trump's Twitter presence, with millions of followers, was previously stifled by a ban. With Musk's intervention, Trump now has a voice that reaches every corner of the nation. What does Trump's return mean for global politics? Trump's leadership likely means the end of Biden's policies, as Trump may swiftly undo Biden's agenda. Like he did with Obama's policies, Trump may wipe Biden's legacy clean, leaving him without a political legacy. Possible shifts in global conflict zones. Eastern Europe. Trump has openly opposed U.S. support for Ukraine and might quickly move to end the Russia-Ukraine war. Under Trump's watch, U.S. aid for Ukraine would likely dry up, and Trump could prioritize negotiations with Russia. While he may not abandon Eastern Europe altogether, the conflict could stagnate, with Trump pushing the EU to shoulder more of the burden. The Middle East. Trump's support for Israel is unwavering, especially considering his ties through his Jewish son-in-law. While Trump might encourage Israel to take aggressive action, he's ultimately a businessman and would likely hesitate to directly involve the U.S. in another conflict. His strategy could see the U.S. providing backup through military assets without a full-scale deployment. The bigger picture. A troubling global outlook. As the U.S. grapples with maintaining its position on the world stage, an unstable geopolitical landscape becomes almost inevitable. Nations on the brink of decline often stir up conflict to project strength, and with Trump's unpredictable style, the world could see escalating tensions. What does Trump's victory mean for China? Regardless of who leads the U.S., China remains the primary target in American foreign policy. Both the Democratic and Republican parties are aligned on the need to counter China's rise, making this a bipartisan commitment that transcends all other priorities. However, Trump's approach will differ from Biden's. While Biden has sought to unite allies before confronting China, Trump prefers a more direct one-on-one confrontation. His first term saw trade and tech wars with China, but even a hardliner like Trump lacks the capability to wage open conflict, as America's strength has limits. If anything, a second Trump term may only serve to accelerate the U.S. decline and hasten China's resurgence. Ultimately, as a comrade of sorts, Trump might unintentionally bolster China's growth.